All right, so over the past couple of days, I checked out this show. It's a show that's kind of not even something that would be on my radar, but I just happened to check it out. The name of this show is called Wolf Like Me, and I want to talk about it. Welcome back to the D.L. Jones Show. I'm your host, D.L. Jones, and on this episode, I'm going to be talking about TV series Wolf Like Me. I've watched the first season. I've watched the whole season. I binged it over a couple of days. It actually isn't that long. I think each episode is like a half-hour episode, and it's like 8 episodes, I want to say. So it wasn't really that long as far as a season goes. Yeah, I watched that. I checked that out, and I want to tell you what I thought about this movie, and if you should watch it, if you should check it out. It's a movie that wasn't even on my radar, and I just happened to catch it and watch it, and right off the bat, I'll tell you, I did enjoy this TV show. I keep calling it a movie, but it was actually a TV show. I guess when you watch things straight through like that, sometimes you kind of just feel like it's a movie. But yeah, I kind of did enjoy the show. And right off the bat, let's get into the synopsis of this show so we can know what this show is about, what we're getting into. Okay, so according to IMDb, the synopsis reads, Gary is an emotional wreck and struggles to provide for his daughter since the death of his wife. Mary has a secret she can't bring herself to share with anyone. The universe brought these two together for a reason. And yeah, this movie, of course, you can go by the title. The title of this TV show, Wolf Like Me. Of course, right off the bat, if you haven't figured it out yet, somebody is a werewolf. But for the most part, this is sort of like a romantic comedy thriller type of TV show. It stars Josh Gad and Isla Fisher. They're the two main characters. They also got Ariel Donahue, who plays the daughter, the 11-year-old daughter. And it was I had a lot of fun with this show. Basically, the way this show goes is that Josh Gad, he is a father. He's struggling. He got a daughter that kind of like gives him a hard time. Or I guess the daughter is not necessarily that she gives him a hard time, but she's struggling too. Because the whole background of their situation is that his wife died of cancer when his daughter was 4 years old, and he kind of like lost it, and he's kind of been having a rough time. He's, losing his wife and having to raise his daughter on his own. He's just been having a hard time, and he's trying to be the perfect person, trying to make sure he protects his daughter and does everything right for his daughter. But his daughter kind of like, wants him to, be a normal person. Everything doesn't have to be perfect and everything, but they're just having their issues and stuff like that. And he runs into Mary, who is played by Isla Fisher. And they kind of have a connection. They kind of have this connection. Not only does she has a connection with him, but she also has a connection with his daughter, which it seems like to this point, no one has really been able to have a connection with his daughter, not even him. They kind of go back and forth. There's like weird stuff going on with them trying to get together and date and all of this kind of stuff, till eventually you find out the secret, which is the title of this series, that someone is a werewolf, Once that is revealed, that's where the show gets really fun and gets really interesting, trying to see how they navigate the situation, try to see how they continue to try to build a life together, knowing that one of them is a werewolf, and all of the threats and the horrors and the risk that comes with the fact that, one of them will turn into a werewolf at least once a month, And when that person is a werewolf, that person is dangerous. That person is, will kill you if you're in the room, stuff like that, and it's pretty good because it's like they both have this hard time, on their own, dealing with things going on in their own life on their own, and then trying to come together and be a couple while managing the whole werewolf situation. And it's just a pretty fun show. I'm one of those people where, a lot of times people will criticize a show or a movie or something because they're like, they can predict how it's going to end from the beginning. And a lot of times, to me, that doesn't matter. I don't care if I can watch a movie and tell what's going to happen at the end. A lot of times for me, it's the journey. It's how they got there. How interesting is the story, that took you from point A to point B. Even if you know what point B is, did you have fun getting there? And I have to say that I did. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed trying to figure out how they were going to navigate. Well, I guess I wasn't figuring it out, but just watching how they're going to navigate, the situation, how they're going to navigate all of the different things that come along with what they have going on. And it was pretty enjoyable to me. I had fun with it. You know, I turned it on not even fully expecting to watch the whole series. I just was figured that I might will watch an episode or two and then would get turned off and move on to something else. But I couldn't stop watching it. I watched the whole series and I really enjoyed it. And when it was over with, I kind of felt like I wanted more. And I don't know if this is a series that they plan on making multiple seasons. I think it's listed as a limited series. So I don't know if they plan on making like a season 2 and a season 3 and all of that kind of stuff. But where it ended, I kind of want more. I kind of want to see where this story goes past the point where the season ended. But yeah, but I enjoyed this show. I would say go check it out. It's streaming on. And it's pretty good. Josh Gad, I haven't seen him in anything in a while, you know, and I'm so used to him playing a certain type of character in the things, as far as my memory, as far as things he's done in the past. And he kind of plays like a different character in this show. And I liked it. You know, I liked his character in this show. Yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I would say it's worth a look. I would say it's worth a check if you want to watch something that will occupy you for a good, 2.5, 3 hours or so that it would take to watch the whole series. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the show. I didn't want to give away too many spoilers because, you know, I think this is another one of them type of shows where you need to watch it yourself. I mean, of course, you could probably figure out things just by the title and the synopsis, but the whole point of this show is not trying to figure out the ending. It's about the journey. It's about watching how things unfold as the episodes go on, you know, and that's the enjoyment I got out of this show. Thank you for watching this episode. If you like this video, make sure you click the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, talking about all types of different types of story-related topics, TV shows, movie reviews, episode recaps, all kinds of stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and make sure you click the bell so you get notified when I post up new videos. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.